2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team and the Wildcats. Here's Shake and Bake. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got P, Shake and Bake out there with Porter. Then it's Miller, and it's the Beast in at the 5, roaming the paint. Miller outside, bangs home the trifecta.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
The pass to Ball. The steal, and they're pushing it up. Here's Shake and Bake. That one goes. Count it. Here are the Wildcats. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Ball. Passes it to Montgomery. 5 to shoot. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
Shake and Bake passes to the Beast. Left side, Miller. He dishes it to Porter. Now the pass to Shake and the 3 off target. Hugh passes to Richards. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Now here's Porter. Defense is right there. The shot comes out.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Baller passes to Montgomery. Here's Baddest one. They now take the lead. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Shake and Bake. Here's the Beast. Tries again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
First trip to the line for him here. Good on the free throw. So for the Wildcats, the Wizard, he's checked in for the Little General, and Brooks subbed in for Q. And the second free throw, good. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Baddest one, covered by Miller. Pass the ball. 6 to shoot. Goes up on the wing. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Here's Shake and Bake. Passes it to D. Poked away. And here's the fast break. Here's Baller. That's in. He found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And it's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there just tore the D to shreds.
Shake and bake passes to D. And he banks in the layup. Here are the Wildcats. 1:06 left here in the first quarter. Now here's Brooks. Defense right on him. One-on-one here. Here's P. That one doesn't go. And the Wildcats the other way now. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Baddest one. For the three. Hands it from downtown. Baddest one's got 5 points so far. Here's Shake and Bake. And that's a foul called on Baldwin. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Shake and Bake. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's the Wildcats leading by just 1. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Wildcats so far, what do you guys think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Here's Maverick, and now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Anderson is out there with the Beast. Then there's Shake and Bake. Then it's P, and it's D in at the 2 spot. Out to the right wing. Got a piece of it. And there's the pass to Shake and Bake. Clock at 6. Bean. He's covered by Whitney. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. So for the Wildcats, Little General comes in for Boomer. And it's Q in for Baddest one. Q passes to Whitney. Here's Maverick. Trains the three-pointer. Maverick's got the lead up to 4 now for the Wildcats.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
D passes to the Beast. He kicks to Porter. Pass to D. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Passes it to Q. The pass to Maverick. Just 3 to shoot. There's the 3. That shot no good. D passes to the Beast. Pass to D. Pass to the Beast. Shot from 12. A shot that time, not on target. And the Wildcats the other way now. Here's Maverick. Offline with his 3. Maverick's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. To the paint, here's Anderson. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. The pass to Q. It doesn't go for him.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
D passes to the Beast. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made one and missed one. He's off on the first. So for the Wildcats, Brooks checked in for Maverick, and it's Baller in for Q. He doesn't get the second one. Whitney against Miller. Takes the three. Whitney misses. Porter looking it over. It's Miller on the way. That's tipped. Anderson dishes to Miller. Outside, Porter. Here's the Beast. He's covered by Whitney. Chalk up 2 there.
And with that height advantage right there, he had a good, clear look at the basket.
Anderson passes to Miller. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Outside, Porter. Here's the Beast. Pass to D. From past the arc. That one, no good. And the Wildcats the other way now. Passes it to Montgomery. Baller, guarded by Porter. Porter with the steal. And the pass to the Beast. Dishes it to Miller. Just 5 on the clock. Over Brooks. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And it's all knotted up.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
Whitney against Miller. Shoots a fader. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Poke loose. For 3. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
Here's the Wizard. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Looking at the Wildcats, Kenny, what do you think?
Well, I think they're feeling the energy of this hometown crowd. Sometimes you get a little complacent and comfortable in your surroundings, but no, they fed off adrenaline in the first half.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Their shooting rhythm was off, under 40%. Some of that was shot selection. Some of it was the defense stepping up. My guess is we'll see some significant changes as things get going in the second half. Increasing off-the-ball activity, making the extra pass, and trying to get better looks.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Have to like what we're seeing from Battis one.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've got Battis one. Boomer out there with Little General. Then there's Baller, and it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. Be out there with Miller. Then it's Porter. Then it's the Beast, and it's Shake and Bake in at the 1. Here's Shake and Bake. Here's the Beast. It's blocked. Here are the Wildcats. Pass to Richards. 8 feet away. No good that time.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Drills the three-pointer. And so here are the Wildcats. They trail by 3. Passes it to Battis one. Inside. Ball. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game. And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Q, he's checked in for Brooks. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Shake and Bake, and it's good for 2. Shake and Bake's got 6.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
Yeah, they want to get the half off to a quick start, and they know who to go to.
Here's Battis one. 5 points in the game. That one off the back iron and out.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The pass to Q. Out of hand on it.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
To the inside. Misses in close.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. The Beast passes to P. That shot missing. And the Wildcats the other way now. Here's Baller. Gets a hand on it. Couldn't controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on baddest one. That's his first foul. The Wizard, he's checked in for Little General. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. D passes to the Beast. Just 5 to shoot. He's off on that one. The Beast's gone just 2 for 8 from the field. Right there at 25%. Here's baddest one on the mark with the 15-footer. Baddest one's got 7.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
Left side, Anderson. The shot. Bank shot. No good.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
1:14 left in the third. Q passes to baddest one. Pass to the Wizard. For the tie. No good that time. Passes to Shaken. Left side, Anderson. Out left to the wing. Here's P. The Beast. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in. 7 points.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
The pass to the Wizard. Pass to Ball. A putback.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Here's baddest one. That one is taken offline to the right, but drops in for him. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. The away team up by 2. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Baddest one out there with Q. And then it's Little General. Then it's Brooks. And it's Richards in at the 5. Stolen. And here's the fast break. Here's baddest one. He nails it. Tied up.
And the transition D right now just non-existent.
Baddest one's gone 5 of 7 for the floor here. D passes to the Beast. Here's Shake and Bake. Bean. Brooks covering. Pass to Shake and Bake. 4 on the clock. The shot, no good. And the Wildcats the other way now. Here's baddest one. It's Brooks on the wing. And the pass to Richards. Here's baddest one. Anderson with the block. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. He passes to the Beast. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent pass.
On the wing, Brooks. Knocked loose. just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Pass to D. Passes it to P. 5 on the clock. Here's the beast. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 11 rebounds. And Shake and Bake picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Baller, he's checked in for Brooks. The pass to Battistone. Shoots the three. That shot off the mark.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Porter passes to Shake and Bake. Four on the shot clock. Pass to Miller. Get the shot. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And so here are the Wildcats. 6-point game. Out to the wing. Here's Baller. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
You know, the defense was on the shooter, but in the end, sometimes you just have to tip your hat to better offense.
Here's Shake and Bake. Left in the fourth quarter. Knocks down the three ball. 14 points for Battistone.
Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Pass to the beast. Here's Shake and Bake. The kick out to Porter. Just his first attempt. No good on the shot. And the Wildcats the other way now. Hugh passes to Ball. To take the lead. Can't capitalize inside.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From 20 feet out. Kept alive. The Wildcats call time here. They're down by 3. 50 seconds left in the game. Presentation of our Jordan player of the game, the Beast.
And tell you what, he's worked very hard to get himself in good position throughout the course of this game. And that comes across in his shooting percentage. He's hit over half his shots from the field. And that's not because he got hot as much as it's because of the effort he put in to get himself open.
Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last time out, I heard the Wildcats coach talking with his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, get into the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
the second. That misses.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt him. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Let's go. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Here's baddest one. Oh, no good. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
You had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making them.
Seconds left to play in the final quarter. And that's a foul called on Baldwin. And so he's picked up. And he will sit for the rest of this game. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
And the Wildcats call time here. They're behind by 4. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And you know what? They're not ready to give up yet. They'll try to intentionally foul if they can get a quick hoop.
Yeah, and I'm sure that's what they're talking about, Greg. I mean, it's their only chance. And even if it's a long shot, it is a chance.
Here's Welch. Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target. No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
The first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.